Once upon a time, in the West, whole groups of people under duress. Nobody knows what planet they're on. Oh, yeah. Then one day, those who were awake noticed coming up on the horizon the possibility of truth coming back into the forefront. Death to the new world order. Death to the new world order. Death to the new world order. Odor, I call it. It ain't no order, it's an odor. Stinks to high. It's been getting worse. More and more stinky. Just awful. Anti-human. Anti-life. Pro-death. Oh, can't stand it. But there's a shift coming in. There's hope. Hope. Hope on the horizon. And not the kind of hope they try to shovel down on our throats last time. You get me? You get me? Now I don't know what to say. I know we gotta pray. We gotta pray. Keep praying. The truth comes out.
If you think you're in trouble, you are. If you think you're gonna get away with it, you won't. If you think you're part of the solution, get busy. Because if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Never has there been a more serious time. Never have the stakes been so high. It's the turning point of the entire universe. Played out in political, economic, global theater.
Death to the new world order. Death to the new world order. Death to the new world order.
It's not something to sleep through. You're called to the point of decision. Do you live free or on your knees? Your choice. The tyranny that is engulfing the world has always been. People have been locked up, locked down, cast out. With a world that has so much abundance and opportunity, they had none. For eons, none. Ruthless, cruel dictators and oligarchs stole everything from everyone. They were not content in simply having their own. They wanted to make sure that others had not. They wanted to ensure that others had nothing. And if they knew there was someone prospering somewhere, some distant island or continent, they would load their ships up and go and conquer them and put them into slavery and servitude. Just knowing there was someone free was enough to garner an attack. I hope you understand how evil this whole thing is, and understand what you have to do now.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Poor slob. Poor slob without a name. The way I look at it, I don't have the right to give him one. We don't belong to each other. We just took up by the river one day. I don't even want to own anything until I can find a place where me and things go together. I'm not sure where that is, but I know what it's like. It's like Tiffany's.
Tiffany's? You mean the jewelry store?
That's right. I'm crazy about Tiffany's. Listen. You know those days when you get the mean reds?
The mean reds? You mean like the blues?
No. The blues are because you're getting fat or maybe it's been raining too long. You're just sad, that's all. The mean reds are horrible. Suddenly you're afraid and you don't know what you're afraid of. Did you ever get that feeling?
Sure.
Well, when I get it, the only thing that does any good is to jump into a cab and go to Tiffany's. Calms me down right away. The quietness and the proud look of it, nothing very bad could happen to you there. If I could find a real life place that made me feel like Tiffany's, then I'd buy some furniture and give the cat a name.
Hi guys, welcome to the Porthole to Justice. It is July 20th, 2020. And it is 20 on 20. And welcome to the show. I am your host, Amelia Duran. And I'm going to get my co-host on here, Jacqueline. And this show is unscripted. We have no idea what we're going to talk about. Let's see. Uh-oh. Okay. Hi, welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm excited. I feel in a really good mood, and I feel like this is a good moment together, so.
I'm so happy. I get happy every time I know that we're going to do the show because I get to talk to you.
I know, and as busy as I have been lately, and you as well, it's hard to find time to actually talk. So I really love talking to you because you're such an innovative person that it springs and brings spontaneity in me. So I really do love speaking with you. This is a wonderful privilege and blessing to have. So
yeah, we get to laugh a little bit about society.
I know that too. That's the best. You got to laugh at this, otherwise you'd lose your bloody mind.
I know it's challenging, but challenging is good, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it does bring about change and growth. So it's true. I mean, we were stagnant. I feel like we were living in a more stagnant situation in the last 10, 15 years. And I think it really has moved up into a whole nother gear this last 5 years, particularly.
Well, they've been warring on the economy for a while, really.
Oh, I know.
Really trying to micromanage everybody and contrive poverty, especially, like San Francisco, LA, I don't know, and New York's gotten really hit by the COVID-19, but
But it's really weird. I think I read the stat tonight. 35 or 39 or 37 or something like 1,500,000 people in LA. Only 7,700 have died from the virus. That makes it a 0.19%.
Well, they're intentionally publishing conflicting information,
and some of those aren't even real.
Yeah,
because
so we can't even.
It's so horrifying.
It's really hard. It's really hard because they're intentionally publishing conflicting information about everything, and the mainstream media lied about the hydrochloroquine. And how many people had to die because of that alone?
Right. And they banned it, and they lied, and they made a big controversy over it when they've been treating people with malaria and different autoimmune disorders for years with this. It's a tried and true remedy. And so it was really, and that went, Trump tried to get that out there right away, but they went straight after him for that, And another thing I saw today, and I know somebody personally that this happened to as well. So the person went in to get tested for COVID, and they did all the paperwork and everything, and it took so long to be tested that she left. And what happened is they called her later and told her she was positive, and she never got tested. But because they got the paperwork, they messed up and said she was positive.
Well, that's the thing.
And that's happened to a couple people I've heard of, myself personally. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, I've been telling my friends and family to only go to local community hospitals that are run by their county.
That's right. I know a lady here who did, a couple ladies, and they took a blood test. All they did is prick their blood, and they can find out. You don't have to have that weird thing stuck back to the back of your head, and they tell me it has little prongs on it, and it smells nasty. Who knows if they're not depositing nanoparticulates in there to give it to you and change your DNA? Do you know what I mean? I mean, you don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would no way have that thing stuck in me. I may let you take a drop of blood, but you're not sticking anything in me.
Yeah, so the mainstream media put out this false information or conflicting information about the hydrochloroquine, and a lot of people died as a result.
Oh, I know.
And then we have them also socially engineering civil unrest intentionally. And we have the corrupt politicians that are intentionally contriving poverty to maintain.
Boy, I watched Mark Levine tonight, and he had on Ben Shapiro, and you have got to see that, because that Ben guy is smart. And I'll tell you one thing, he didn't miss a trick that they're pulling. He laid it out in lavender. I mean, he had them down to a gnat's patootie. He just raked the whole situation over the coals. He's telling exactly how they're using the racism, exactly what they're doing. Then they turn it on you and call you a racist if you do anything that's patriotic or American. See, so they're the real racists, but they're using the word, to cause people to be in an uproar and upset and a way to judge, just like they did with the Jews. It's the same thing. Somebody to look down upon. Yeah.
I posted, that they're trying to, maintain and contrive a vulnerable population that will be forced to accept, the vaccine, because
that's what it is. Yes, intimidate
already them. Saying you're not going to be able to travel freely. You're not going to be able to participate or go to group settings or go into schools and all sorts of things.
I don't usually make predictions, but I will tell you, if that ensues where they do forced vaccination, actually do it. Now, I don't think they'll do it at